All right, welcome to the Bama Bait Shack. Just got off work here. We gonna get down here and do a little video for you. We gonna try to shoot up some crappie baits with some chartreuse tails. We're just doing some remelt stuff that I had left over from some stuff that I shot for the old lady, and I had enough to do some more, and I got some of them already shot up, but I did that when I was doing that for her, and she didn't want all of them. She does what they call a variety pack, and she put 12 in this color, 12 in that color, and I wound it up with 12 with black with chartreuse tails, 12 with smoke with chartreuse 12 tails, and 12 smoke color ones. So I'm gonna try to finish them packs out so we can bag them up. We usually put about 24 in a pack, but we're just gonna show you how we got started. I done cut one around the tail, but I got the chartreuse heated back up. We're gonna shoot another round, show you where we cut them at or how we cut them. I ain't too good at cutting these little old tails. I mean, they just a little old bitty thing. They hard to cut just right. It ain't really no identified place on the bait, to cut. You just have to pick a place out and hope you got them all the same length. I don't guess it really mattered, and I don't believe the crappie of mine. This here's just a little old, what we call a 2-inch pinpoint crappie mold from England there now. Good little old shooting mold and good little crappie minnow mold. I'm using her injector again. Y'all don't tell her. She ain't here right now. She going off with some friends out of town there for a little while. She'll be back later on. But left that cool a while. If you're joining in, I want to thank you for joining in. If you like what you see, hit the like button and hit subscribe and the notification, and let me know what you want to see. I mean, we might, if you got a color or something, just tell me what color you want to see. If you want to see it in a crappie bait or a worm, or if we got it, we'll shoot it for you. But it's been a long week at work. We had trucks broke down and folks out, and we just been running. But we got something new in store for y'all coming. We're gonna start a new line of stuff. We're gonna save it for a surprise, but in the next few weeks, just kind of keep an eye on it. It'd probably be a week or so or more before we get everything in, and then we got to get situated. So we'll give you a little hint when we get everything in. We'll do a little video and unbox it and show you what we're looking at. So, until then, we're gonna get these crappie bait shot up. Let's see what we got here. We ought to have one. I'm gonna tell you, these little old tails, they hard to put back in this thing. I'm gonna tell you they is. Put a little worm oil on them, that'll help, but then you get that done, it's kind of hard to get it situated in. Oh yeah, that is. There's a 2-inch pinpoint. That's just a chartreuse. We're gonna cut them tails off and throw that back in the remelt pot. Let's see if we can get them cut off. I found my scissors, don't know what I did with them. I just cut them things off. There's a little mound right in there. I just reach up and cut it off as close to that little V right there as I can. The whole thing kind of hard to see. I try to get consistent with it as I can. I'm just going to let them drop back down on that mold there. That's going to be a little longer. I am messing up already, you see that? Try to get them straight as you can. But them little things are aggravating. I can tell you the truth, they aggravate. But really, they're a little, they ain't quite as aggravating to put in. I don't think it's a curly tail, but we had a tail mold with this. I wouldn't have to do that, you know. I could shoot this tail mold. We'd be done with them tails. And they'd all be nice, straight, even. I don't mind doing it though. It ain't gonna take us too long to cut them here. You ain't gotta be precise. I mean, you're gonna be probably one or two that's gonna be a little shorter, a little longer than the other. I mean, it ain't precise. But I don't think the fish mind no way. All you want is that little chartreuse on that tail. I mean, you could just put just that little ball piece on there. That thing got like a little ball piece on it. You could just, if you could cut it right there, that ball piece, put that back in there. That fish would hit it. Now getting them in this mold gonna be a doozy. Let's see. I hope it don't take too long. Save some time, we just gonna shoot this one color in it and show it to you. I ain't gonna put you through all this torment for 2 rounds. We might shoot this one color and then we'll shoot. I shoot my straight smoke color. Tell you them things, they a little bit aggravating getting in there. That thing turns just one certain way. You can feel it when it goes in there though. See, that deal ain't turned all the way. There we go. That's right there now. Get it up here where I can see it. Look at that. There she goes. She in there now. Get that now, that cloud right there and put it in there. We doing something now. I don't know what, but we doing it. Just take a get used to it. That thing got a shape on it. Can't hardly see that shape till you get it in that mold, and then you just kind of gotta finagle wig it with there where you can get it. I think I got that in turn right. Get my little ball in. Yeah, that's gonna be way long with that, but it's gonna be alright. I'm gonna shoot it. They'll get that in that pack, boy. They'll have them something out there. That might be the one catching the big one. Tedious. If I knowed how to edit this video, I'd edit all this out, show you a couple and edit the rest of them out. But we ain't got that much education yet. So y'all just bear with me. Let's see, I got them down in there and I can't get it out of there. When I do this with these hands, cut these tails, I like to I don't want to get it hot enough to burn my flake, but yeah, man, now you see them, that old mold glaring, but I don't want to get it hot enough to burn my flake, but I always like to get my body color just a little bit hotter. That's the way that thing and hold just a little extra pressure on it just a little while longer. Well, that went together. Yeah, just hold a little pressure a little while longer on it, just a little light pressure, not your body weight pressure. Don't put your body weight pressure on plastic, go everywhere, but you know, just light, steady pressure. That'll help bond that hot liquid to them tails. Be better if I had a tail mold. I don't know if even, I don't think I can make one for it. I'd be honest, I don't know. I'd have to look up. But if you had that tail mold, they usually make it where it got like a little ball or something in there. Like my worm tails, on my different color tail worms, they got a little hole in there where that plastic, when it goes around, it'll go in that little hole and it'll hold it on there better. We're going to make it here whole. We're going to get that plastic a little warmer than normal. I got to get over here and get the plastic. I'm going to use my smoke first. Get it in this cup right here. We're going to warm that up. That's just a smoke color I got. I put some silver holographic glitter in it. Boy, we used to, down home on the Alabama River, we used to catch some crappie with them things on the Alabama. That'd been 20 plus years ago, though, been on that white while. But I just always kind of liked that color. As far as a crappie bait, that black with chartreuse worked pretty good, especially around here. That black chartreuse worked good because it's spring of the year around here. Always got a little high river and muddy water. Time the water clears up, the crappie done laid the eggs and dropped the eggs and just about hatched out and gone off bed, you know. Bass same way, you know, you get around here, you get a chance to sight fish for some bass on a bed, and you can call yourself lucky around here. Well, this water don't get real clear no way, you know, even when it ain't no rain. I'm gonna get this here heated up and let's see what it looks like. It's gonna take just a minute here to get it going. We're gonna have to vacuum it out, I'm for sure, because it's been in there for 2 or 3 weeks or better. I started this project, had somebody that was interested in some, and he liked chartreuse tails, and I shot some up. She said, I'm just gonna carry my variety pack. She makes a variety pack. I'll see if I can get them here. She usually puts about 48 in there, she'll have. Like she got 12 orange, 12 yellow, 12 blue, and 12 green looking ones in there. I think that's watermelon red, I think. If she'll do that there, that gives you a variety pack to put on there. If you ain't buying that orange, put the yellow on. If you don't buy the yellow, I mean, maybe one of them, you know, might get lucky. One color be the color you in that they're tearing up that day. And then next day you go back and buy They might rather have the yellow. We sell a lot of them. A lot of folks buy them. Some of them come up there and ain't real too sure what color. They see that variety pack, man. They said that's what I need right there. Yeah, one woman, she bought about 3 different colors of them variety packs. And that variety pack, I've been thinking about doing something like that on like a worm or something, you know. Maybe 4 in this, or 8 in this one color, 8 in another color. I've been thinking about maybe getting me a little box or something, you know, and make up me a little bass kit, you know, worm bass kit for my crawfish. Or put a few hooks and stuff in it. I've been thinking on it. I don't know if it'd be a good idea or not. I mean, some folks like them little kits. Ain't nothing wrong with them. I mean, I'm just always scared I'm gonna get 8 one color. That's the one they're gonna be biting on. And I run it out of them, mate. I ain't got no more. I usually find a color or something I like, and I can get that one bag, you know. Anyway, we get this here back and now we gonna get it shot up. Turn around and shoot this color again to get it going. But that's a chartreuse tail. That's the one I like, that smoky one. I ain't making no solid black, and I guess you like a solid black. Somebody like a solid black one, just holler at me, you know. I'll be glad to shoot you a solid black one, I think. I ain't gonna say I won't shoot it, but I shoot anything anybody want. Even picked up me a little thing out the other day. I might can. You want one with pink with white polka dots? I might put a few white polka dots on it with that. I done mojo worm here a while back. Somebody wanted it with some black spots on it. Well, it was a hand pour. I capture poured it. Put the black dots in there, and then I come back and poured chartreuse in the middle. Filled it up. And I done it with a paintbrush. Dots looked alright, but they didn't come out exactly like I wanted them. But he said he didn't care. He said they were close enough, but I don't like put nothing like that out. So I got that thing out. I'm gonna see if I can do another one here for too long and see if I can get them dots looking a little bit better. And I'm hoping that's gonna be what I need to do it with. All right, I should have had that injector cleaned out and I didn't do it. All right, we gonna shoot this here up. That ought to be enough. Get over here. Hold just a little bit of pressure on it, hold it just a little longer. See if we can get them things to bond good. Oh, I believe they're gonna bond pretty good, I believe. I do believe. See if I can get that off of there. And I'm gonna tell y'all, see me doing it without my glove. Don't do like I do. Do like I tell you to do. Wear your gloves, folks. This stuff here is hot. I need to have mine on at least 1 or 2 hands. Yeah, 'cause you can't never tell when you knock that cup over what, but this stuff is hot. It caused a bad burn. I tell you, it caused a bad burn. See, like that right there, I ain't gonna even worry about catching that, 'cause it's still probably a little, it's solidified a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can get this thing here out. The old lady, she don't like when I do that. Don't do it like that. That ain't the way you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to pull it out. I know you're supposed to pull it out, but it'll come out like that too. All right, let's see what we got here. I believe we got a crappie bait. For sure. A smoked chartreuse tail. That's what I'm hoping we got. That's what I shot anyway. I don't think it's gonna turn out like that, but that's what we shot. And that is what we got. Smoked chartreuse. Pull them out of there. If y'all see that or not. Smoke on. This old camera, they don't pick up that good. They don't even pick the glitter up that good, but they do they make a camera one day would pick that stuff up, maybe. The only thing so little you can't hardly hold it. See that little tail? That little belly. Flip that thing over that thing or wiggle in the water. Man, that old crappie can't stand that right there. Whew. About looks much good. I might want to eat it, but I don't think it tastes too good to me. But all right. Yeah, we getting on up there about time to cut off him, but we gonna put this back together right quick. Gonna stick it back in the microwave and see if we can get this little shot of just straight smoke. And I held them two over the field, and I still got to shoot that black with the yellow tail, but I got some of them right there. I can show you that. Shot up that black with a yellow tail, with a chartreuse tail. That's some of the first one we shot up. I ain't no need of me sitting here and letting you go through all that. Showing you how to do it again. On it. I'm gonna hurry up and get this thing screwed on. My plastic gonna be hot and I'll be ready to shoot, and I ain't gonna be ready. Well, tell me I'm too slow, but I said everybody probably knows that I'm slow, 'cause I've been slow all my life. I ain't just got slow, I've always been slow. There, we gotta heat it up here, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's gonna look good, that's gonna look good. Like it got a little bit too hot, but we didn't burn it though. Flakes still hanging in there. Let's see how good that's gonna look. We might have just messed it all up, I don't know. Shoot it just a little bit warm. I hope it don't flash. I ain't gonna put that much pressure on it. A little bit warmer than what we should have shot it, but we in a hurry. We ain't got time for it to cool down. I want to get y'all out of here. Y'all get tired of watching me in a minute. Set that over that side. I'll clean that in a minute. Set that back in the microwave. That thing gonna sink down just a little bit, it looks like, not much. Little mold don't drink too much. It drink a little bit, but not much. But anyway, see, I got some more black remelt. I got enough I can get a shot of them out of that. And I got some out of orange and red that I did my fire crawl, tried to do a fire crawl on it. I looked at another picture and got studying on it. I got to get it a little bit darker on that. So. But I did bag him up, y'all. If y'all seen that video with the fire crawl, and you want them, I named them a fireball since I'm gonna get them a little darker with my fire crawl, but I just renamed them a fireball. But I did bag them up, so if anybody needs them, just look on Sweet and Sassy Facebook or Instagram. Send me a message on Twitter or whatever. Not Twitter, but That ticky-tock thing, yeah, ticky-tock. Just send me a message on it, and I'll get with you, and we'll work out a way to pay it and get it to you. I mean, we do. We will ship them to you. It ain't no big deal. All right. But we got some stuff we trying to get ready. Ain't gonna be a new line of products here that I think gonna go pretty good. Gonna take more time on me. I hope it don't get it. I'm gonna fish some this year and get some fishing footage. I sure hope I fish more than I did last year, but you know, you're just starting up. We just started this all up in last May, so when you start it up, you're gonna have a little time. You know, you're gonna have to do some stuff to work at it. And I'm hoping we're gonna get to where we can fish a little bit this year. Oh yeah, them things, they come out good. See them? That's the solid smoke color out. Solid smoke with some silver holographic. You can see that. See that holographic in there. Well, all right, folks, that's what we got for today. You see any of these you want? If you want some of these here, holler at me. We'll set you up. Like I said, we can find us on Facebook under Sweet and Sassy Baits. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, and Sweet and Sassy. I think I got all that under, but I look at it sometimes. Probably best to go on Facebook, Sweet and Sassy. I look at it a good bit more, but I find you anyway. I mean, I get with you. Like I say, if you like these content, just hit the subscribe button, the share button, the like button, all them buttons on there, you know. But hit it, and we will sure appreciate it. We appreciate the subscribers we already got. So, and we appreciate everybody that likes to watch the videos, but we hope you like the content. I try to do one once a week, at least once a week. So I'm probably going to have to start doing a couple a week when it warms up a little better and the days get a little longer. Maybe I start doing 2 or 3 a week, maybe a couple a week. Since I don't know how to edit none of this stuff, you know, I might can show you pouring a swim bait one day and showing the next day demolding, you know, but showing you pouring a swim bait and doing something else, and then the next day demolding them, putting eyes on them or something. But anyway, I want to get some of that out there, but right now that's probably the only way I'm going to be able to do it is maybe make a couple videos a week or something. But anyway, that'd be all for today. And like I say, if you see anything you like, just holler at us, Sweet and Sassy, on Facebook, messages, and we'll get back with you. And until then, keep on fishing.